Shavers, Randy here with Atlas Shaving. Today we're shaving with the Rockwell 6S with plate number, might be upside down there, plate number 4, which I think is my new favorite plate right now. And then with this, it's got the sharp blade from the last time I shaved inside it. So we'll be shave number 2 on that one. For the brush, we're using the red Omega boar hair. That one's been soaking. And then for the soap, I'm going to use the fiddler'sgreen Regiment, which I've shaved, it's been a while ago. Around Veterans Day, maybe November. And this one's Veteran Made, so that should be good. This one reminds me, you can see where it's dry from before, but it reminds me of a soapy smell. And then for the aftershave, we're going to go with Cremo Coolant this time, since I'm shaving a little bit later at night. I don't really want anything real smelly. We'll go ahead and start this. And I had someone watching one of I think it was my how to lather videos. And someone asked if you can lather directly on your face after doing this. And yes, you can. You can actually lather however you like. Some people lather in the palm of their hand. I tend to use a cup because I do more than one pass. And I'm not one to want to rub soap on my face, even though I did take a shower and then rub it back in this. Which honestly probably doesn't matter. So what I do is I take this. Take my Old Spice mug, or you can use any mug or shave mug. You can actually just use coffee mugs. And what I do is just whip it up. And if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe and like. And hit the bell notification if you want to see new videos. And see, that little bit of soap turns into a lot more soap. I want to say that soap, I'm not sure if it's Zest. It's one of those soaps this reminds me of. I mean, it's not super strong, so if you like low odor soaps, this would be a good choice. I don't know if you noticed, in my last video, I actually had left a spot right here that I didn't notice when I was shaving, but I noticed it later on. And sometimes that happens. And sometimes a lot of people are watching this on a small screen, so they might not notice it anyway, even if it is 4K. It was either I was going to shave today or I was going to have to wait about 5 days, because today is Wednesday, so I believe if I get this video done, which I'll have to, it'll be Thursday when it's published. And I'll be gone for the next 4 days camping. Camping in the pop-up. And typically, or most of the time, either I have very little service or no cell service, which is awesome. And I'm completely 100% okay with it. But they are calling for scattered thunderstorms every day, which basically in North Carolina, a lot of times we get them in the afternoon when it's hot. But I'm going camping in the mountains, which means I think tomorrow it's supposed to get up to 90 here and 80 there, which is awesome. That's why I prefer going to the mountains versus going to the beach or to the east. So I have to pull the camper out in the morning out of the garage. What's really nice about a pop-up camper is you can just store it in the garage. Then I'll start packing it up. Doing all the pre-checks. Make sure the lights work. Make sure the air pressure is correct. And all that stuff. It won't take too long. And then with mine, to put stuff in it, you actually have to raise it up just a little bit to get it the lip above the door. Then you load it up, and I load the SUV. Then we're off camping. Well, it's about a 2.5 hour drive. So mother-in-law's going with us. We're going to pick her up first. Boar hair brush. You would get 1 or 2 of these, it seems like about every time you shave. Which is fine. And also on this video that you will see with this, the current one I'm creating, I'm actually going to try editing it on the iPad Pro. I actually just bought one of those. And there's a program called LumaFusion, which I'm not used to. So it's a little bit of a learning curve. So I'm used to using Adobe products. I think it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat that you can edit a video nowadays on an iPad. And that's the iPad Pro with the new M1 chip, which basically just means it's faster. Which is awesome. I had or I don't have it, still have it, but I gave it to my son. I was using a Chromebook. I love Chromebooks, but this was a Chromebook tablet. And I don't think the Chrome apps or the Android apps on a Chromebook are quite there yet. Unless you just get a really high-end Chromebook. So I have an old Samsung that still works great. It has apps, but I don't typically use the apps. That's not what I did my video editing with before. Pimple there. That pimple right there has been there for a couple weeks now. Keep picking at it. This is terrible. But I usually do my editing on my desktop. The one you saw a couple videos ago. But I wanted to try it on the iPad Pro just because it'd be more portable and I wouldn't have to sit at a desk and edit. Pretty good. Definitely, the Viking's an okay brush, the one I shaved with last week, but man, the Rockwell. Rockwell's such a great brush. I mean brush, great razor. I don't know why I said brush. Probably because it's late. See, because I have that one, I didn't cut that pimple. I have these down here. That did not bleed, which is good. Like I said, for aftershave, we're using the post-balm cooling cremo, so it's not my favorite, but it's not bad. And the only reason I say that is because I'm not a huge fan of menthol, and typically you don't know till you try it. Basically, it'll burn first, but then you'll feel the cooling. When you first put it on, you feel nothing. Then you feel the burn, and then you feel the cooling. I know Sinatra Lennon, if you watch his videos, he loves menthol. And there you have it. Nice quick shave video. And probably next video will be the new Sterling soap. So I'm excited to start using or trying those out. I've heard good things. I know a lot of other shavers have used them. So until next time, see you later. Hope everybody has a great week and happy shaving.